While waiting for my metal to melt down, I realized that I was running low on coal and charcoal, so I went back up the river to find that coal deposit that we found earlier and got to mining. Sadly, when I returned, the metal had already solidified, so I decided to put it back in the kiln and mine more copper. With a better sense of time, I went to mine through the night. At dawn, I made my way back and managed to grab the metal while it was still liquid. After welding the last of my double ingots and pounding them into sheets and then welding another to it, yes, it takes that many steps. I had 8 double sheets. With 8 bronze double sheets, I made the crucial component needed to make iron tools, the bloomery. Now I just have to set up a multi-block structure and push past the Bronze Age and finally get my hands on some iron. I spent day 93 gathering materials to make the bloomery. I needed non-flammable blocks that weren't affected by gravity, and raw stone would take too long to carve out. So I grabbed sand to make mortar so I could craft bricks. I placed the sand in lime water, and I'll have to let it soak to become mortar, so with that, I go explore as I wait. After the 8 hours are done, I head to the barrel to collect my mortar, and I realize that I definitely overestimated how much I would need. I will never need mortar again. I'm gonna assume you're done, right? Yes. Huh? Oh shit. Uh-oh. After crafting the bricks, I made the bloomery structure and placed the bloomery window. Then I climbed to the top of the chimney, loaded it up with the materials, and lit the fires that would get us true iron. On day 95, my raw iron bloom was finished. After retrieving it, I set it on the anvil and started working on it to refine the bloom, then turning the refined bloom into an actual wrought iron ingot. Finally, after 95 days of dedication, we have reached the Iron Age. I have iron. I've done it. I've reached my goal. I did it. But now I needed more iron to be able to actually work with the iron for tools and armor, and for that I would need an anvil. So I spent the next couple of days making more iron blooms and refining what I have. I decided that while waiting for the bloomery to finish, I would search for more hematite near the volcano. I detected a deposit of it while searching for copper, and as I searched, I was lucky enough to find some surface-facing ores in a ravine, and there was a massive amount of iron, and even more in a connected cave. There was also more copper which could come in handy later, but at the moment I was just interested in the iron. After gathering my fill, I spent the last of my days working away. After days of mining, smelting, and forging, I was finally able to craft an iron anvil, and also make my first items. I chose to start with a pair of iron leggings, and after forging those, I decided to forge a mace for my later vengeance against the skeletons. And with this, my 100 days were completed. But I kept working. Okay, so I'll just let you guys know. There were 2 days of footage that I had lost near the beginning, and I did not realize they were gone until I finished recording and started compiling everything together. So I actually ended up playing for 101 days. So to be true to the spirit of the video's namesake, I'm not counting this last day of progress, but I will let you know that by the end, I created an iron pickaxe, sword, and axe. And here we are at the finale. This is what I assumed was day 100, and where I wanted to stop my progress. Through the turbulence of this journey, with my ups and my downs, we thankfully managed to get to the Iron Age, and actually have some iron items within 100 days. I stopped to survey my land and my creations. I thought back to the start when I had nothing. The points in time where I felt like I wouldn't make it anywhere, and now this moment where everything turned out, for the most part, how I wanted it. I want to thank you guys for joining me on this adventure, and hopefully we'll have more to come.